Everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. If we could start out by hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it. It does help out the channel. And if you are not a subscriber, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you here all the time. And don't forget to don't forget to ring that bell. It does notify you every time I drop a new video. What are we looking at today? Well, this has just been such a fun knife. Now, the name, not so fun. This is the Petrified Fish Flavorist, or the PFE 05. Now the Flavorist, not super crazy about that name, but we'll get past that. You know, it's just a name. This is just funky goodness. Now, I had this one day and somebody said, it looks, you know, the tip of your knife is broken. No, it's not. That is the way it's shaped. That is how it is. And I'm crazy about it. This thing has been just freaking awesome, okay? You are going to get for $43.99. That is a fantastic price. You're going to get a K110 blade steel with this beautiful satin finish and a flat grind, and it's almost kind of a high flat grind. It's really nice. Nice and thin behind the edge. I don't have the measurements on it, but it is very sharp, which is absolutely wonderful. You know I love that. I don't have to do really a lot of sharpening because I don't do a lot of really hard use on my knives, but once in a while we do have to strop them or sharpen them a little bit. I tend to use a whetstone. But anyways, you are going to get this beautiful flax micarta. I'll show you that a little bit closer. And this is some great micarta. Unfortunately, for my lefties out there, this is going to be a right-hand carry only. You do have the ability to put a lanyard on this if you so choose. Your pocket clip, stainless steel, just the retention on this is absolutely crazy. Let me go ahead and show you where that's going to land. This is a very stiff pocket clip, which is nice. Now, because of the angle of your knife, you are going to have, we're going to call it about a 1/4 inch out of the pocket, which is not much. That's not bad. That's right about where I would like it to be. Now, it is a front flipper. You all know, or those of you that have been here before know that I have issues with front flippers, depending on the size. This one has been absolutely wonderful. I am actually able to flip it, and I have arthritis in my thumb, so this is absolutely wonderful. I've been having a blast with this thing. Now, this actually isn't mine. It's a Therapeutic Edges, but that's okay because I'm playing with it. You do have a liner lock on this, and let's see here. It came very nicely centered. Your lockup on this is going to be fairly light. It's about, we're going to put it between 5 and 10%, but it does have a very sturdy lockup. There is no rock to it, no play to it. Absolutely wonderful. You are going to have a little bit of a relief cut out here so you can get to your liner lock a little bit easier. You're going to have jimping on the back of your spine here, which is really nice because it lets you really get a grip on that. But as I said, the micarta on this is really nice. It is smooth, but yet very grippy. It's got a great grip to it. There's almost, it's smooth but textured, and I don't know how to explain that to you. So it's got a good texture without being too rough of a texture, just enough to give you that grip on there. And I really like that. You have a sharpening choil, not really a finger choil. For those of you that like to really choke up on your knife or get into those pull cuts, you do have a bit of jimping at the tip. Now, I tend to not do that with this one because my finger doesn't quite, my hands aren't big enough, so I don't quite make it there. Now, I could get in there, but it's a little iffy. But the pull cuts on this thing, if I just do it back here without jimping, it's still absolutely wonderful to me. I'm just, you know, we've been getting in a lot of knives lately for review, and I think a lot of them have just been really right up my alley because I've been absolutely loving them. All right, let's do some size comparisons here. Of course, we're going to start with the Baby Banter, so let's definitely start with a small knife. You can see there how tiny that is compared to it. We will go to the Bug Out here. So the Bug Out I've always considered to be a medium-sized knife, and I also will consider the Flavorist to be the same thing. All right, next to a larger knife, we're going to do the Rat one. So you can see it is considerably larger, okay? The Rat one, that is. Gosh, this knife is really smooth. It's really smooth. I'm enjoying that. So your actual blade shape on this one is going to be about 3¼ inches, and your cutting edge is going to be about well, your cutting edge looks to be about 3 inches altogether. So your blade thickness, I do know. Sorry about that, guys. Your blade thickness on this one, I do know, is 14/100ths of an inch. So that is nice. That's really good. That's a good thickness and nice thin. I like that. So your handle or your close length, we are going to be looking at, we'll take the flipper tab into account, just under 4¼ which is going to give you an overall of 7¼ inches. All right, let's do the weight on this. Now, surprisingly, I thought this knife was going to weigh a lot more, so I'm not even going to tell you what it said. I'm just going to show you because I thought it was more. It is 3.4 ounces, so that is really light for this size, which is really nice. For those of you that do the grams, it is 95 grams. Now, as I've said, I'm not a huge front flipper person because I have arthritis. See, now I've been playing with it for a little while, so my thumb is getting a little bit tired, but every once in a while, one that comes along is just right for me. It just works out. It is friendly for me. I can actually flip it. Usually tends to be the smaller ones that I can do. But being that this is a nice medium size, and I think because where the front flipper lands is just perfect for me as I fail that one. But yeah, this has been just wonderful. I've been absolutely loving this. Not crazy about the name, the Flavorist, but, you know, for $43.99, I can absolutely get over that. If you are looking for, and I know, you know, some people aren't super big on the front flippers, there's something about this one, I don't even know how to explain it. I love the shape of it. It's great for any hand shape because they kept with that nice sleek rectangular shape, and that's really nice. Now for those of you that have larger hands, because of the way it angles out and comes out a bit at the end, it's going to give you that last finger that's your pinky is not going to slip off. So that is really good. So I'm trying to get in closer to show you guys that. So that's really good, and that makes a big difference. The blade shape, although funky, has been very versatile. Pretty low, you know, it's not so bad in the pocket as far as like width-wise. It doesn't stick up too much. Like I said, I mean, it's been fun. I'm getting to the end of the video, and my thumb is not going to let me do many more flips. It's getting a little bit sore, but if you like front flippers and you're looking for one that's really good, if you're looking for one that's budget friendly, this would be a really good choice. If you like your micarta, I mean, this kind of clicks all spots for me. It's micarta, which I really like. It's light, which I really like. I love the front flipper on it. It is perfect for me, for somebody who has the arthritis. It is a liner lock, which is really good. Let's see there, if I get my hand to rest a little bit. But this one's fantastic. It's definitely one that I think you should check out. And for the price, you can't go wrong, $43.99. I will definitely leave a link for this one down in the description of the video if you guys would like to check it out. I will answer any questions or comments. Feel free to leave it down in the comments section. You know I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, the Petrified Fish Flavorist for $43.99. Go grab yourself one, you guys. It's wonderful. And if you do, let me know what you think. Thanks so much for joining me. Until next time.